WKFC and WKFS screws with full thread for reinforcements. The best way to join and reinforce wooden structures. The emergence of many new types of laminated wood has created many new possibilities. Today, wood construction technology is widely applied to construct not only single-family houses, but also large halls and even skyscrapers. To erect structures with the use of solid wooden elements, you need to have something to join and reinforce them, because each structure features key spots that require such reinforcement. So, you will need WKFC and WKFS structural screws for reinforcement, with full thread, a cylindrical or countersunk head, and TX drive. Wood is a solid material, however, it has its limitations. At a large load, it can crack and break. Let's see what you get when you reinforce a structure using Klimas screws. Often, strong beams are weakened by structural notches or through openings drilled for installations. WKFC and WKFS improve the loading resistance of a beam. And when you unscrew them, remember to reinforce areas exposed to damage properly. With time, quite a lot of old structures require renovation. Through an analysis of many such situations, we've learned that it's worth reinforcing even solid, strong beams, if these are intended to hold a large load. Of course, we're not suggesting that an elephant is suddenly going to walk across your roof, though it's not out of the question. It's good to know, however, that heavy snowfall is able to load the bearing elements considerably, and as I said, wood has its limitations. So, how to use WKFC or WKFS screws properly? Firstly, you have to select the appropriate length of screw. Pay attention that for driving in at an angle, a screw should be longer. Screws, when correctly driven, are set between 45 and 90 degrees. Secondly, a correct reinforcement usually requires the use of at least 2 screws, as only then they fulfill their function. The screws are designed to be driven without pre-drilling. However, in the case of long screws, it is worth performing a pre-drilling. This facilitates the guiding of a screw when driving, reduces stresses in the wood, and allows for driving a screw nearer a beam edge. Remember to pre-drill using a drill bit with a smaller diameter. For example, for 8mm screws, use a 5mm drill bit. Screws with full thread for reinforcements have 2 head types: WKFC cylindrical heads and WKFS countersunk heads. They're suitable for joining beams at an angle and provide perfect joints without excess tightening of timber elements. These screws are made of good quality steel, were subject to many tests to finally create a strong product which is resistant to variable weather conditions. WKFC and WKFS screws with full thread for reinforcements are the best way to join and reinforce wooden structures. Strong for generations. Find out yourself.